Such great responsibility. That's what's so beautiful about having children, because they love you the way you are. They love you unconditionally, at least for a while. At least for a while. So as long as they do, right? And of course they come back usually. They hate you then for a few years when the hormones really go wild, and then they come back. Depending on how they come back to us. Okay? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So the point is here, we can do so much. There's so much needed. We're all part of a big whole. Okay? It's kind of like I means basically we're part of we. Okay? So we is just another way of labeling I. Right? It's just another word we use. But if we see more the we, and instead of saying we and others, everything becomes we. And as in reality, that's what it is. My happiness depends on others' happiness, and others' happiness depends on me. That's why we talk about karma. What goes around comes around. If I give something out, it eventually comes back. If I throw something in a river, eventually it ends up somewhere else. The weather works like that. The environment works like that. Our interactions with others work like that. So what goes around comes around. It's because of our interconnectedness that whatever action I give out, eventually it comes back. Maybe not right away, sometimes right away, sometimes it takes longer. Right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Okay. Sometimes I'm thinking what I can give to my parents because they gave me so much,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what can I give them because I want to buy things to them, and I don't know because they always give me so much, and I feel like I'm, I don't know, like it's not חומרים שווה.
Equal.
Yes. It's not. You can never repay. Well, you can tell them one thing, right? Tell them. Just again and again. Maybe write them a letter, for instance. If I were a parent, I would like every letter like that. Make a letter and just tell them, all the wonderful things. So that would be really valuable, I'm sure.
Okay.
But you can also give to others. Pay forward. To maybe tell your parents, I want to repay this and I'm trying my best. But you also, the same love you give your parents, you just give to others. Paying forward. It's like paying forward. I see it like that. I cannot repay my parents. They did so much for me. I feel the same way. So I try my very best to be there for them. Of course, if my mom says, look, I need your help, I try my very best. There's very little I can do. There's not much I can do. But the little I can do, just being there for her. Right?
Yes.
So when your mom is sad or your dad is sad, like kind of saying, to be there for them. And also say, whatever you need from me, please let me know. So they feel they have your love and support. That's what you can do. But also pay it forward. Right? Pay it forward in the sense that, and tell your parents, the love you've shown me, I learned to give it to others. So in a way, for your parents, it's a reward of their action because you're telling them, what you did to me, I can give on to others. You see, you didn't just do this to me, you did this to others.
Wow.
Because through me, I'm praying, I'm repaying. You taught me how to do this. This is the ripple effect of what you've done. So I'm helping others, and this is you can tell your parents, this is you. I learned this, and this is that I've done this is you. And it makes them feel good. Everyone, it's such a reward to be able to help others. And if our parents know that because of what they've done, we've helped others, that's what they've done. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you need to tell them. You need to do it, and then tell them.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. That was a beautiful question.
It was a beautiful answer.
But no one ever asked me this. How can I repay my parents? It's so beautiful. I get emotional. Let's move on. I feel this thing moving up. No. Very nice. You know the Tibetans? I tell you some sweet stories so to get the frog out. The Tibetans is very beautiful. The Tibetans have incredible love for their parents. And you know how that is expressed? It's very sweet. In Tibet, and not just in Tibet, also in exile, like in Dharamsala, you have these guys, you know, these tough guys. In particular, when they come from Eastern Tibet, they are real showies. You know, they walk around like that sometimes. You know.
What's their name?
Kambas?
Kamala told me something.
Kambas.
The bull is the Tibetan bull.
Chodrotsawa, or Chodrotsawa, yeah, Chodrotsawa. They call it Chodrotsawa, right? Oh, like, whoa. You know, like that. And then these singers, you know, black clothes, totally black leather, with like these things, you know, like this stuff, right? And then they have these bikes. You know, to sit like that, you have to really have, you know, not like that bike. And these shoes, you know, and they drive through the hills of Tibet, prayer flags, wind through the long hair. This is like the beginning of a video, like a music video, right? You know, these big boots and stuff. And then I start singing, "My wonderful mother. She's so beautiful. Her face is like the moon. Her gentleness feels like a feather on my skin." And that's a top 10 song. My mother. That's Tibetan culture, right? And it's totally acceptable, right? These tough guys. That's like a, what do you call that? A blockbuster? No, it's not a blockbuster. What do you call that? A top 10 hit or something, right? Those are the hits. So I said before, in the West right now we're facing a crisis. We took Sigmund Freud to an extreme, to a wrong extreme. Really, we need to go back to our parents. So important, and we need to show this to our children, in front of our children. If you fight with your parents, well, you're teaching your children what to do once you're that age. It's risky. So this is very beautiful, very important. How can we repay our parents? What an important question. This is the first time I teach in the West where someone asked me this question. No one has ever asked me this question, seriously.
I feel good now.
Pardon?
I feel good now.
Good, me too. Yeah.
Taking your mother every week to an Ethiopian restaurant. It's great. I want to be your mother.
Okay. Anyway, do we have time for another question, or is it better to?
You're the master.
Well, I don't mind. I mean, if you're busy and you need to leave, don't hesitate. Please leave. But we can maybe take a little further. Itai, are you right?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Okay.
Wow.